Hi everyone, I'm Jen Allen, and today's Pilates workout will be using a yoga block. I love to do Pilates with different pieces of equipment and in different ways because Pilates is very repetitive and similar in moves. But if we can just add one simple little thing like a yoga block, it changes the whole workout. So you need a yoga block, you'll need either a carpeted floor or a mat for later on, and then just a little bit of room around you. Let's go ahead and get started. As you place your yoga block in front of you in the tall position, take a deep breath in. Exhale and swan dive forward, soften into your knees. Push the chin forward, lengthen the spine, and engage and roll back in. And push forward again, lengthen, and pull it in. And take that one more time. And pull it back in. With the arms around the side, come all the way up. Bring your hands into your heart. Push up into a swan dive. Release down. Push the head forward. Incorporate your breathing as you roll in. And press forward. And pull in. Push the hips back and lengthen, look forward. Pull in, engage, and roll all the way up, bringing the arms around the side and into your heart. This time, swan dive forward, soften your knees. Push the chin forward, elongate, lengthen. Engage, take a deep breath in, stand up. Bring your hands into your heart. One more time, lift, swan dive forward, soft knees. Head forward, curl, and roll back up. Bring your hands into your heart, hold. Pick up the block and place it between the two legs in an upper position. And then activate the adductors or inner thighs as you pull your legs together and bring your hands into your heart. Sit down into your squat or chair, engage, and then press the hands up. And pull in, reminding you of Pilates principles. Every move you do today should be done with concentration, control, centering, fluidity in motion, precision and detail in breath. Bring it into center, push the hands forward, release the head forward, bring it into chest, stand up. Pull in. Again, make the squats feel different as you activate the inner thighs against the block. Take this one more time. Push forward, pull in, lift up. As you pull in, hold. Open up the elbows. Swing the arms back and open the chest. Lift both heels. Squeeze the block and release the heels down. Feel the upper back, lift the heels, squeeze the block, release down, and again. And release down. Bring the hands to heart, stand up. Bring the hands to heart, sit back. Open the elbows, sit a little deeper into your hips, lift your right heel. Engage the block with your inner thighs and lift that right foot completely off the floor. Find your balance and hold for 4, 3, 2, set it down, bring the hands to heart, stand up. Come back in, squeeze those inner thighs. Sink a little deeper, lift the left heel, and then lift the left foot completely off the floor, engaging the right leg in that low position. Hold 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Take the block between the legs into your hands, stand up. Hold the block with your hands and put pressure in with the elbows open. Turn your heels into Pilates position and feel those muscles wrap around the thighs into your glutes and the tailbone directly down, belly button directly in. Lift and lower the heels, squeeze and lift. And as you lift up, take the block forward, pull in. Engaging chest, shoulders with an isometric contraction against the block. Now take it up, down. Working some balance with the legs and the feet. And take it one more time. Now alternate a push forward, a push upward. One more time forward, still lifting heels, and press upward. Good, bring it in, and take the block down to center, release the feet. Release your head, bend your right knee, keep your right hand on the block, lift the right heel, and turn into a side bend stretch. Lifting the left arm up, come back down. Lift the left heel, reach that right arm up, popping that knee forward, and come back down. Fluidity as you transition to the other side again. Right heel pops, knee bends, Put pressure down into the bottom hand, lift up through the top. Float back down. One more time, lift the heel. Raise the arm, look up. Bring both hands back down into the block, into a forward fold with the knees bent. I'm going to turn sideways for the next move so we have some room and you can see. With the block in front of you, take that left leg off the ground behind you, and then carefully bring the whole body up without the block in your hand. Swing the knee forward. Come down and gently touch the block with your left hand. Come up and swing the left leg forward. Go down and gently touch. So you don't want to touch the block so hard that it tips over. Swing. And take that again one more time. And swing. Hold. Put both hands on the block for balance. Extend your back leg higher. Lower it down. And lift back up. Lower it down. And lift back up. Two more. Again, that fluidity in motion. Stability as you hold. Lift up, hold. Bring the knee forward towards your chest. Extend back behind you. Pull into your chest. Extend behind you. Back of the neck nice and long. Pull in. And extend. And one more time, pull in. And extend. This move gets bigger as we go down deeper into a Shiva squat. Both knees bent. Extend both legs straighter. Shiva squat down and in. And extend both legs straighter. Two more, breathing through the move. And extend. And one more time, pull in. And extend. Let that back leg float down. Soften your knees. Roll all the way up. Leave the block there. Roll the shoulders back. Come down into that forward fold. Both hands to block. I'm going to turn backwards this time. This time, bring the right knee up or back behind you. And as you let that leg swing forward, go down and gently touch the block with the right hand. Swing up and gently touch the block with the right hand. And swing up and gently touch. One more time. Swing up and gently touch. I hit it with my foot. And come with both hands on the block. Extend the back leg. Lower the leg. Lift back up. Lower. Airway open. That neck is long. The standing leg has a little tiny bend in the knee. And on the next one, pull the knee into chest and extend. Pull knee to chest and extend. Pull knee to chest and extend. One more like that. Making this move even bigger into a Shiva squat. Drop lower, extend higher, bend both knees, drop in, extend both legs out of it. Two more, drop lower, extend out of it. Take it one more time, pull in, extend out of it. Let that back leg float down, soft knees. Bring the block up with you as you stand up and just roll the shoulders back. Good. Place the block in your right hand. Bring it down into the floor. As you do that, take the left leg behind you. And the right hand, to set yourself up for this, needs to be a little further out and slightly forward as you shift your weight forward into that front leg. Take the other hand behind the back. Bend the back leg that's off the ground and open up the hip and the shoulder. Now, one thing that makes us different than yoga and Pilates is we add movement. So you're in a half moon position here. Add movement by kicking your leg higher and lower. And higher and lower. And really focus on the balance. The energy in the block, but the energy in the muscles that lift you up. On the next one, extend the leg higher and hold. Now take the hand behind your back and lengthen up and hold. Now add movement of just your leg. And extend. And bend. And extend. And take this one more time. And big extension, hold, lengthen, stretch, release back down. Pick the block up and roll yourself back up. Just roll the shoulders. Place the block into your left hand. Place it on the ground. Left hand on top, take it a little bit further out to the side and forward, taking your right leg behind you, lift it off the ground. Bend your knee. Put your right hand behind your back and start to open the shoulder and the chest. So if you need to adjust the position of the block or take it a little more out to the side or forward, you want to feel strong and balanced, especially when you start to now add the mobility of the leg kick, and bend. And extend, and bend. And we're going to incorporate your breathing. In through the nose, exhale out the mouth, keep the leg extended, and then hold. Now take the arm that's behind your back and extend. Now add the movement with the leg bending again. It's a little more difficult, a big progression here. Hand up, bend the leg, and extend. And 2 more times. And 1 more time. And as you take this nice big extension, big strong hold, stretch, let the leg float down, release, and bring the block up into your hands as you roll up. Setting the block down in front of you now in a low position. And then place your right toe onto that block in front of you. Bring your hands into your heart. And in an asymmetrical or a one-legged squat, sit down into your hip and come back up. Sit down into your hip, come back up, sit down, and up, and 1 more time. Take your arms out to the side now and lift your knee up and down, just gently touching the toe in between. Lift up, lift up. Good, and 1 more. As you keep your arms out to the side, bend into your leg 3 times. Rise out of it, lift your knee 3 times. Down into your leg 3 times. And lift your knee 3 times. Alternating in 1, down into your leg, stand up, lift knee, down, stand up, lift leg. 1 more time. Good. Bring the hands down, leg down. Take your left toe to the block. Arms into the center, sit down, and lift up. And center, and lift up. And sit into the squat, lift back up. 1 more time. And then open your arms out to the side as you lift your knee. Fluidly, with control, concentration and center, and specific details. 1 more. Leave your arms at the side, bend your knee 3 times. Stand up, lift your knee 3 times. Bend into your leg 3 times. And lift your knee 3 times without losing balance in between. Alternate a bend of your knee, a lift of your knee, a bend into your leg, a lift of your leg. 1 more time, bend and lift. Good, bring your foot down and release. Turn the block so it's like mine, so that you have enough space on the top of that block for your foot. Then place your right foot on top of the block. With the left foot, come right to the side of it. And bring your heel just slightly elevated on your left foot. Come down into a squat, stand up. As you stand up, bring that left foot just to the side of the block. So you're putting pressure into the right foot as you stand. Don't rush, find your balance. As you bring your left knee higher, and sit, and lift high, and sit, and lift high, and 1 more. Keep your leg up, hold, find balance, take your arms out to the side. Take the left leg down, but don't touch the floor, touch the side of the block, and then lift to the side kick. And everything you do in Pilates is with intention. You're not rushing a whole bunch of moves with momentum. You think about every move you do with deep concentration, good control, and with intention of what you're working. Take this side kick one more time, and then step down, release. Switching legs, put your left foot right on top of the center of the block. As you put some pressure into that left foot, bring the right foot right to the side of the block. Sit deep into a squat. As you stand up, just touch the side. Sit, touch side, sit, touch side. One more. On the next one, pull your knee up into the chest. So you're standing right up on top of that block. Sit deep, stand up, and again. So instead of a lot of momentum, it's more control and muscle strength. Hold here, find balance, take your arms out to the side. Take your leg and just put your toe right to the side of the block, side kicks, out and touch. Out and touch. Out, lift. Out, lift. Couple more. Lengthen, lift. One more time. Lift and step down, relax. Good. Taking the block behind you now. And place your right foot on top of the block behind you. So let me set you up here. The back foot can kind of curl the toes back, or if you prefer, you can just kind of rest the toes on the block. The front leg needs to be pushed a little more forward, so that when you go down, you're going directly down over the top of the knee and not going forward when you bend. Bring your hands to heart once you set yourself up, and then drop just down and up. And see, just down into that lunge and lift up. Now I'm holding my hands at heart center just to keep my shoulders centered and square and my focus on my legs. Take it down into that lunge, hold. Shift the weight forward with your chest. Notice it changes the leg work. Bring it back up and lift. Sink down, shift forward, come back up, rise out of it, sink down again. Take it forward. This time, twist to your front leg, left leg. Come back to center and do that again. As you come back to center, don't lift the legs, just lift the chest up, then rise out of your legs. So the sequence goes down into the legs. Chest tips forward. Twist to your left leg or your front leg and come back to center. Twist to your leg again. Come back to center. Lift the chest and then come out of your legs. One more time. Sink down low. Bring your chest forward. Twist over that front leg or that front hip. Come back. Put pressure into your hands. Pull into that twist. Come back to center. Lift the chest. Then come out of it. Bring your foot off the block. Step forward. Good. Shake it off. As we transfer now to the other side. Place your right leg now on top of the block with your feet comfortably on the block however you would like. Then scoot this right leg forward so when you go down into your lunge, you're right over that leg. Once you're ready, hands come to center, go down into the leg, and lift up. So it's really important to get that detail, that precision in the positioning of the move rather than just rushing from move to move. And one more. So if it feels like you need to scoot that front leg forward, please do that. Come down, hold, shift the chest forward. Bring it back up and lift. Just feel from, again, the inside out how that shifting of weight changes things. Come back up. On this next one, come down the center. Shift forward. Twist over your right leg or your front leg. Come back to center. Twist again. Come back to center, lift the chest, and then push out of your legs. We'll do this 2 more times. Sink down to the center. Shift forward. Twist to the front leg or the right leg. Come back to center. Twist 1 more time. Come back to center. Lift the chest. Push out of the legs. 1 more time. Sink down. Shift forward. Twist. Come back to center. Twist again. Come back to center, lift the chest, lift out of the legs. Bring your leg off the back block and just shake the tension out. As we come down to the mat now with the block, You can again use the carpeted floor or the mat, whichever you prefer. And come down now and place your right hand on the block in a hand knee position. So you want your shoulder to line up with the hand, and then extend the head so the top of the head's forward, the back of the neck is long. From here, tuck your toes, find your belly button, push a little more into that right hand and lift your knees. Push up into a high plank or pike, forward into a plank. Soften your knees. Lift the knees, lift the hips, lower the hips, lower the knees. One more time. Lift up through your knees into plank. Lift up through the hips into pike. Lower the hips. Lower the knees and release to floor. Change the block to the other hand. Set yourself up, lift the knees. Push into plank. Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Lower the knees. Lift the knees to plank, hips to pike. Lower the hips. Drop the knees. One more time. Lift the knees. Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Lower the knees. Release the knees all the way to the floor. Position the block underneath your right hand again. Left hand to mat. And come all the way up into your plank position with the neck long. Right hand on block, right knee pulls into the chest. Right knee crosses under to the left elbow. Right knee comes out to the side of the elbow. Right leg kicks back and kicks to the side 2 times. One more. That same leg pulls forward to chest, crosses under, crosses open, kick back, kick side 2 times, one more. Bring your foot down, knee down, relax. Keeping the block under the right hand, same hand, come back up, come into plank. But using the other leg, left knee forward. Swing under. Swing open, kick back, 2 side kicks. Pull the knee forward one more time to chest. Swing under, swing open, kick back, 2 side kicks. One more. Good, pull in and rest. Notice not a lot of repetition. Change hands now so the block is under the left hand. As we do the sequence again on each side, we only do the sequence 2 times. Left knee pulls to the left chest. Swing under to the right elbow. Swing open to the left elbow. Kick back, 2 side kicks. Only one more time with the block and the leg pulling forward. Cross under, open, kick back, 2 side kicks. Release down. We keep the block under the left hand, but we move the right leg instead. So come up, go into your plank. Right knee to chest. Cross under, open, kick back, 2 side kicks. One more time, knee to chest, cross under, open, kick back, 2 side kicks. And come back to center release. Good, shake off the arms, the tension in the block. If you need to sit back and reach into that child's pose position or piece of heaven stretch. When you're ready, come up and place the block under your right hand for some tricep push-ups, which means the elbows are going to lower into your ribs. I'm going to take these on my knees. Don't let me hold you back if you would like to be on your feet. So asymmetrically, right hand on block, pelvis forward, chin lifted. Let the elbows hug the ribs as you lower down and push the block away. Lower down, push the block away. We're going to go for 6. Here's number 3, 4. So move with intention. Focus on every one. Here comes the last one, number 6. Lift up, Transfer the block now under the left hand. Same move, asymmetrically, push the hips forward, lift the chin. Go ahead and go down. Let's do 6 on this hand, which means 12 total. Here's number 3. With perfect control and without a lot of momentum. 2 more. Here comes the last one. And pull back to rest. Transfer the block again under to the right hand, but this time take a wider position for the chest push-up. So with one hand wide, without a block, one hand width. Again, if you'd like to do these on your feet, you may. We'll do 6 on each side. So the chest push-up, lower down. Press up, lower down. Press up. Here comes number 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. And here's 6. And pull back. Transition the block now underneath the left hand. Take the hands in that wide position, push the chest forward. Now lower and push up. And lower and push away. And lower, push away. That's 3. Here comes number 4. Here's 5. And last one, 6. And pull back to rest. For the next move, center the block. So you could place both hands on top. I'm going to start with my hands on the floor and go into a plank. Now your planks can be on your knees. Your planks can also be on your feet. Walking the hand, take the right hand up to the block. Also the left hand, hold. Take the right hand down, left hand down. Let's start with the left hand. Left hand up, right hand up. Left hand down, right hand down. We'll do it one more time. Remember, you can drop to knees. Lift, right hand down, left hand down. Switch. Up, down, down. Release knees. Pull back. Lots of arm strength work. Go ahead and roll the shoulders. And then take the block. And turn it again this way so you can see better. And place your left knee on the block. Your hands are on the floor in front of you, and you will be balancing that one knee on the block. Once you've got that knee on the block, bring the right leg just to the side of it, and it's off the floor. Open the right knee to the side and come down. Feel how that works into that waistline, that hip. Now thinking of a circle, bring the knee forward, open, around, forward, open, around. Reverse, go backwards, open and around. One more. As you bring your knee right back in, extend and pull in. So it's another mountain climber move. Elevate it off the floor on the block, which creates more work for the leg. Take it out, hold, kick high, low, out to side and back in. High, low, to the side and back in one more time. Last move, kick high, cross it over your foot, touch floor, kick high, touch out to the side. Kick high, touch over your leg, touch high, touch to the side. One more time. I do 3 of each move on this one. And last one, kick high, touch out to the side, bring the knee down, and release that knee from your block. Taking your left leg, place it on top of the block in a kneeling position. Once it feels secure, you can bring your other leg up off the floor, hands in front, neck long, open the side knee. Open the side knee. Take it again, open the side knee. And one more time. Now in a circle, forward, open. Forward, open. Forward, open. Reverse. Backwards, open. Backwards, open. One more. with the knee right there at your side. Kick back, pull in. Kick back, pull in. Kick back, pull in. Kick back, lift high, down, open to the side. Up high, low, kick side. One more time, high, low, kick side. Okay, last part, kick high, cross over your leg, touch floor. Kick high, touch out to the side. Kick high, touch over to the floor. Kick high, out to the side. One last time. And bring the knee down to release. Good. Bring the block now into your hands, come into a seated position. Place the block between the knees. Activate the adductors, which makes the legs work inward rather than in the front. Engage the belly button, meaning imprint the spine, pull the belly button into your back, reach forward and pull back. Tailbone under, right hand pulls into the bow and arrow. Now as you start to move your elbows, it's easy to forget the legs. So squeeze the legs. To check, hold, and lift the legs off floor. That just gives you a little check to make sure that the legs are squeezing the block. Now alternate. Right elbow back, lift legs. Left elbow back, lift legs. Right elbow back, lift legs. Last time, left elbow back and lift legs. Take the block away from your legs, place it behind you. With both hands around the side of the block. Push down and back, feet to floor, elevate hips. Walk the feet out just a little, and without lowering the pelvis, bend the elbows. So if that's too much, walk your feet in a little closer. If that's too easy, walk the feet out a little wider. Lower, press. Focus on the back of the arm, not the hips dropping, but the elbows bending. Let's do two more. One more. And lower the hips. Good. Bring the block back in front of you and place your feet on it. You can put your heels on, you can put your toes on, whatever's comfortable, doesn't matter. Bring your hands together in the palms and sit up tall with your back long. As you bring it down, bring your hands forward, lean back. Now I'm not in a real big C curve, I'm more of a straight back here, lift up. Hands forward, more of a straight back, and engage to lift up. And straight back, remember to breathe. One more. Good, let's add some rotation. As you go straight back, pull the hands to the side of the right hip, come back to center and lift up. Back to center, left hip, center, lift up. Down, right hip. One more. Center, lift up. Come back to center, hold. Open just the right arm to the side, push the left arm forward, come back to center. Open the left arm to the side, right arm forward. Come back to center. Take both arms open, lift your right foot, set it down. Lift your left foot, stay real tight in those core muscles. Right leg again. Left leg again. Both legs at the same time, stay real tight. Touch down, lift, touch down. One more. Touch down. Go ahead and sit up, open up the knees, relax the back. Take the block now into your hand, bring your feet forward, belly button imprint the spine, pull back into your C curve. Take one foot at a time and lift up, and bring your legs close together. With your right hand, go under your legs, go over your legs with the left. As you go under, pull in. As you go over, lengthen out. Under, pull in, lengthen over. Under, over, last one. And bring into rest. Open the knees. Bring the knees back in, imprint the belly button into the back, roll back. Put it in your left hand, lift your legs off the floor. Under with the left, pull the knees in. Over with the right, legs extend. Pull in, extend, in, extend. One more. And extend, and bring it in and relax. With the block in your hand, lengthen your legs forward. Check your mat. You will be lying all the way down. We'll be doing some roll-ups and roll downs, starting with the up position to roll down. Block over your head, belly button imprints the spine, roll all the way down. Take the block over your head. Pull the block forward. Try to keep the feet against the floor. You can keep your knees soft if you need to. And then lift and lengthen that big, nice stretch right there. Having the block in your hands actually helps you engage the stretch, especially when you come to the top of the move. Good. One more time. As you roll all the way up, lift, hold. Place the block now underneath your feet and scoot your hips in close to the block as you lower yourself back for some bridge work. So you will want the block pretty close to the hips if you need to change it. You'll want that leverage. Both feet on top of block, hands at side. Push the feet into the block, pull your knees close together. Lower just a little, and as you come up, squeeze those inner thighs together. Lower just a little, come up, squeeze the legs together. Lower just a little, come up, squeeze. And one more time, and as you come up, squeeze, hold. Keep that left leg pulling to the center line as you lift your right leg. Take your toe touch down, back up. Keeping the hips off the floor at all times, and focus on the left leg pulling the inner thigh to the midline of the body. On the next one, just open your knee to the side, pull back in. Ooh, that's a good one. Really feeling the control coming from your core. So let the core muscles do their job. One more. Extend that right leg high, kick it forward, bend the knee, pull in and up. Kick forward, bend the knee, kick up. Pull in, and as you take this one up, hold. Let the leg go out to the side, circle down, around, and up. Open to the side, circle down, around, and up. You have one more on this side to do. And bring the foot in, release the hips. Reposition the feet on top, and then push down with your feet to elevate, pull your knees together. Left leg comes up into the 90-degree angle, right leg's pulling to midline. Touch the toe down, pull back up. Stabilizing the hips off the ground, and that right leg to the midline. And you'll go one more time here. With the hips still elevated, open the knee out to the side, pull back in. Open out to the side, pull back in. Open to the side, and up. One more time. Good. Kick your leg high. Keep the hips up. Forward kick, circle in and up. Forward kick, pull in and up. Forward, pull in and up. One more. Okay, to the side kick, hips up. Down, circle, lift up. Open side. Down, circle, lift up. Open side, circle down, up. Let's go one more time on this side. And bring the knee in, down, lower the hips. Good, pull the knees into the chest for a second. Round open with the hip sockets. And then transfer the block, if you want to reach down with your hands or with your feet, and put it underneath your head. So it's going to feel like a pillow. It's supporting not only the head, but kind of the base of the skull and into the neck. So my head feels very comfortable right here. In this position, this is a progressive exercise. Bring your legs up to your tabletop. So your knees are over hip bones, feet slightly forward, and you can feel that low tummy pulling you down. Now take your right toe and just touch floor. Just kind of test that. And then the left, and the head's comfortable. Now take both toes. Gentle touch, sucking in that low tummy, lift up. Lower and lift up. Remember I told you this is progressive, and the reason the head is on the block is to make sure you don't do anything weird with the upper body. It helps you stabilize. Now lift the hips. As you lift the hips, come back to that 90-degree angle with your legs in between each hip lift. And as we put these two moves together, come into 90-degree angle, touch toes, lift to 90 degrees, lift hips. 90 degrees, touch toes. 90 degrees, lift hips. I'm going to make it a little harder as you come down. Instead of touching toes, reach forward. 90 degrees, lift hips. Kick your legs forward. And again, if this becomes too intense, go back to touching your toes. Now to make this even harder, kick forward, keep your legs straight. Lift up, lift hips. Keep your legs straight, lengthen lower. Pull up, lift hips, lengthen, lower. Really try to stabilize the upper body. Here comes our last one. Pull up, lift hips, come back to center, kick out, pull your knees into the chest, and take the block into your hands. Transitioning into a series of 5. Place the block now over the shin bones. Use the pressure of the block to lift you up, and then drop the chin forward so your eyes are looking at the belly button. With it in your right hand, kick your legs into a diagonal, circle the block into your left hand, and as you come back in, bring it just right into the right hand. Up and over, pull over. Up and over, breathe and pull in, and one more. Now keep it in your left hand and go back around. Pull in, lengthen, tuck. Really lengthen to strengthen, that should be the hard part. Pull in, you got one more. Lengthen, and pull in, release the shoulders and head down. Extend your legs to straight. Put the block in your right hand and come up and transfer it into your left hand. When it goes over your head, the legs lower just a little. They go up when you pull. So this is a variation of what you just did. Now keep it in your right hand and go over your head. Transfer under with the left. Over, under, one more, and lift. Bring the knees into the chest, release down. Single leg stretch, place the block on top of your right knee, extending your left leg out. With the pressure against the block on your leg, lift up. So this is a very subtle little extra pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch. One more on each side. Pull up, switch, last one. Pull, switch. Release the head down, bring the knees in. Take your right leg, extend high. Take your left leg, extend long. Bring your torso up and place the block actually in your left hand, so opposite of the leg that's up. Transfer under, scissor, under, scissor. So I don't go over my head, I just open. Pull, pull, pull. I'm going to speed it up just a little. Pull, pull, pull. One more. And release in. Place the block at your chest. Elevate your shoulders. Extend your legs high. Block up above your head. It follows your legs forward. Up. As it comes in, release the head down. Lift up. Push forward. Lift up. Pull in, head down. Lift up. Push forward. Lift up. Pull in and down. One more time on this one. Finishing the series of 5 with a crisscross. Keep the block in your hand. Bring one knee into chest, extend the other leg long, lift up and bring the elbow to the opposite knee. And just rotate with the block in in your hands. Okay, from here, I'm going to go under, 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 and relax. Take the block above your head, lengthen your legs. Stretch out through your heels. Now take the block as you sit up. We're going to transfer the block underneath the hips. So as you do that, bring your hips on, lower yourself back onto the floor so you can relax onto the block with your hips. Hands at your side, knees into chest, extend both legs. So this is going to put some support into that low back. Lengthen your legs up high, and with your hands at your side, draw a circle to the right with your legs. See if you can go a little bigger on the next circle, and a little bigger on the next circle, and as big as you can on the last circle. Now reverse it. To the side, see if you can make it a little bigger. To the side, even bigger. And one more, even bigger. As you bring your legs up, open to straddle and close. Open, straddle, and close. Open to straddle and close. Okay, little change. Open to straddle. Bring your legs forward and up through the middle. Open, straddle, forward, up through the middle. Use those internal obliques as those legs separately come together. One more. Reverse the circle, pushing down. Open. Push forward. Open. Some really nice movement through the hip socket. You've got one more. Press forward. Open around. Bring the knees in. Put the feet to floor and take the block from your hips. We're almost done here. As you bring your right knee in, place the block on top of your right knee, and it doesn't matter which direction, a place you can hold with your left hand. So you're oppositionally holding it. Lift the head, extend your left leg forward, and your right arm out. Now that block is going to stay on your leg with your hand on it. You pull in and lengthen. Pull in and lengthen. And pull in and lengthen. One more. And lengthen. Release down. Take the block now to your left thigh. Cross the hand with your right. Extend your left hand over the head. Right leg out. Lift up. Pull in and lengthen. Pull in, lengthen. Pull in, lengthen. One more time. Everything pulls in and releases down. Switch back to the right leg, left hand. Lengthen your left leg and hand and actually put it on the floor. Now with the arm and leg straight, pull up, pull down. Pull up, pull down. Engage, pull up and down. One more. Pull up and down. Switch sides. So on the left thigh, right hand, right leg extends, left hand up, you're on the floor. How far are you coming up? Wherever you can safely. Engage middle, come up and open. Engage, pull up, open. Engage, pull up, open. One more time, engage, pull up, open. Pull the knees into chest, put the block in your hands. Rolling up now into a seated position, teaser or boat position, come all the way up, hold. Take the arms high, low, roll down. This is going to be our last sequence of moves. Come up into the boat, arms higher, come in and down. On the next one, as the arms go higher, try to get your legs higher. Pull in and down. Push up, arms and legs higher, come in and down. On the next one, as you come up, hold. Take it in your right hand, take your legs higher, lower, come in and down. Come up. As you put it in your left hand, take the legs higher, lower, come down. So you're putting it under the legs. One more time on each side. Right hand goes under, legs extend, over, come down. Last time. Push up. Left hand under, legs extend, lower, come down. Hold right there, take the block over your head, and let's do a few stretches before you leave today. Deep breath. Now breathing is such an important part of Pilates. It activates those abdominal muscles, it releases tension. But there's so many other details that I have to talk about that I don't talk every inhale and every exhale. Please make sure when you're doing your Pilates practice that you're finding a very good, natural, deep breathing for your own. Okay, bring the block now into your hands and your knees in. Place the block behind your legs with some pressure. Pull your legs to you, keeping the knees a little bit bent and your head down. I like to teach Pilates kind of rhythmically, meaning you can inhale on one move and exhale on the other. But sometimes I don't breathe the same way as an instructor breathes, and it frustrates me when they're always cueing the inhale and the exhale. Lift up and drop the chin forward. So as important as breathing is, I feel like it's just really important for you to find your own rhythm when you're breathing. Take the block now into your left hand and bring the knees to the right side. Open the chest, stretch the hip. And then lift the knees up and over to the other side, changing the block to the other hand. Bring it back to the center, feet on floor, hands above your head. Place the block into your left hand, drop your knees to the right, and reach the block hand high. Push that top leg, that left leg forward. Put the block in your right hand and bring your legs to your left, and then push that right leg forward and really reach up with the right hand with the block. As you come back to center, just rock yourself up to seated. Put the block behind your back and pull with the arms, opening the chest, lifting the chin, lengthening your legs. And then bring the block to the top of your legs and release the forehead down. Push forward and lengthen. Release into your feet together. Taking the block in your right hand into a side stretch. Put it in your left hand into a side stretch. Bring the block to center. Just roll those shoulders up and back, up and back. Leave the block down, take a deep breath in, reach up. Big exhale, come down and in, and there's your Pilates workout using the yoga block. Subscribe to Fitness with Jenn Allen for other workouts and a variety of Pilates training, especially with other pieces of equipment. Have a beautiful day and come back and join me again soon.